नमस्कार. रयत ऑनलाईन स्कूल एज्युकेशन या प्रकल्पामध्ये पुन्हा एकदा मी सर्वांचं स्वागत करतो. आजचा लेक्चरचा सब्जेक्ट आहे फिजिक्स. युनिट आहे रोटेशनल डायनॅमिक्स. त्यातील काही सब युनिट आपण आजच्या लेक्चरला पाहणार आहोत. The subunit is applications of uniform circular motion. Now, what is uniform circular motion? The diagram मध्ये दिसतंय की the particle is revolving along the circumference of the circle and its velocity is constant v. V is the velocity of the particle which is rotating in anticlockwise sense. The motion of an object along the circumference of the circular track with a constant speed is called as uniform circular motion. This is the definition of the uniform circular motion. We call it as a UCM. Now, when particle is moving along the horizontal circular track, we will calculate its velocity. It's a safe speed. Now here is another animation. In this animation we can see the particle is rotating along the circumference of the circle with a speed of v. Its velocity goes on changing. Velocity is the vector quantity. It is changing point to point, but the speed, that is the magnitude of velocity, remains constant along the circumference of the circle. Therefore, this is UCM. There is another example. There are 3 colored particles and the track also different, but they all performing uniform circular motion. In the diagram, there is a vehicle which is along the horizontal circle. Now this vehicle is performing circular motion. Circular track has a speed. M is the mass of the vehicle. R is the radius of the curvature of the road. As usual, G is the acceleration due to gravity and V is the linear velocity of the vehicle. The vehicle is along the horizontal curved track. This figure indicates the same vehicle having mass m and moving along the unbanked horizontal road. This curved road has a center C. The vehicle is converted into a point mass, and at that point mass the force acting on the vehicle is its weight mg, which is in vertically downward direction. Here is the weight mg. Opposite to the weight mg and perpendicular to the road surface, there is another force acting which is balancing the force mg, is the normal reaction n. This is opposite to the gravitational force acting on the body or the vehicle, which is shown here. This is the normal reaction n. Now there is another force which is acting towards the center of the circular path. This is the direction of the force along the radius and toward the center. This force is given here by Fs. Now this force of static friction, we say, this acts between the road and the tire surfaces, and its direction is toward the center of the circle. N and mg both balances each other. That is, weight mg and normal reaction n, they are equal and opposite. Therefore, we can say mg equal to n. But the unbalanced force Fs, this force provides the necessary centripetal force for the circular motion. For the circular motion, there must be a centripetal force, and it is provided by the force of friction between a road surface and tire surface of the vehicle. This force of the static friction, it is very important because it prevents the vehicle from the outward skidding or slipping from the road. This force of friction Fs, it is equal to centripetal force, and therefore Fs is equal to mv square upon r. Now force of friction can be given as mu into n, but mu into n is nothing but mu into mg, because n and mg are equal, and mv square r, there is no change. From this equation we can calculate the value of v as under root mu rg. In this equation, mu is the coefficient of the friction, r is the radius of the curved path, and g is the acceleration due to gravity. This is the basic equation which is necessary to solve the numericals which are based on the horizontal curved track. For the given track, the radius will be constant, and therefore we can say if the frictional force becomes equal to the limiting force of the static friction, then the vehicle can turn with the maximum speed over the curved road. Means the velocity is the maximum, and which is given under root mu rg. This is the maximum safe speed over an unbanked road. आपण ज्या पद्धतीचे बोर्ड्स बघतो की याला स्पीड लिमिट बोर्ड असं म्हटलं जातं. रोडच्या कडेने असतात, पर्टिक्युलरली अलॉंग द कर्व, त्याच्यावरती त्या कर्ववरून किती स्पीडनं जायचं ते मॅक्झिमम लिमिट त्या ठिकाणी लिहिलेलं असतं, आणि ड्रायव्हर हे फॉलो करत असतो. अँड वी मस्ट फॉलो दिस स्पीड लिमिट अलॉंग द कर्व. आता स्क्रीनवरती तुम्हाला एक चित्र दिसते की त्या चित्रामध्ये रायडर्स आहेत. ते रायडर्स डेथ ऑफ वेलमध्ये रायडिंग करतात. ऑलमोस्ट पॅरलल टू दी हॉरिझॉन्टल सरफेस अशी झालेली आपल्याला बघायला मिळते, आणि तरीसुद्धा ते मोशनमध्ये आहेत. मग याला काय म्हटलं जातं ह्या वेलला? तर धिस वेल इज कॉल्ड ॲज द वेल ऑर वॉल ऑफ द डेथ. This is the wall of the death. In this wall of the death, velocity is the important factor, and we will going to find the minimum velocity which is required for the circular motion. Here is the diagram. In this diagram, this green spot or the green indicator indicates the rider and its vehicle. Consider the vehicle of rider is moving along the horizontal circle in the wheel of death. The m is the mass of the vehicle, r is the radius of the horizontal circle, and mu or the ms is the coefficient of the friction between the surface of the wheel and the tires of the vehicle. In this situation, there are three forces acting on the vehicle. First one is the weight, which is acting vertically in downward direction. Here is the weight mg, which is acting vertically downward direction. Opposite to the weight, there is the force of friction, which is directed in the upward direction, and it is denoted by Fs. This force of the friction balances the weight mg, and the normal reaction acting on the vehicle, it is directed toward the center and along the radius. Hence, the normal reaction provides the necessary centripetal force. The component Fs balances the weight component, that is mg. Therefore, Fs is equal to mg, and normal reaction n provides the necessary centripetal force. Therefore, we can write in the well of the death, the weight mg is equal to force of the friction Fs, and the normal reaction N is equal to centripetal force. It is given by mv square upon r, or if we substitute the value of V equal to R into omega, then it will be m r omega square. Here normal reaction N equals to mv square upon R. Force of the friction in this case, that is in the well of the death, the force of friction, it should be less than or equal to mu into N. This is the important equation. F is directly proportional to N. आपल्याला माहित आहे कि force of the friction, it is always directly proportional to the normal reaction. But in case of the well of the death, this force of the friction is less than or equal to normal reaction. Therefore, we can write mg is less than or equal to mu s into N means mv square upon R. From this equation, we can calculate V, the value of V, by making certain mathematical steps. We will calculate the V, which is called as V minimum, that is equal to under root Rg upon under root mu s. This will be the minimum value of velocity which is required for the vehicle to maintain in circular path in the wall of the death. This is the minimum velocity which is required for the circular motion. Now the exercises, there are two questions which can be asked in the board examination, that is obtain an expression for the maximum safe speed of a vehicle moving on horizontal circular track with uniform speed. And second one, it is what will be the minimum speed for a rider of a mass m moving on the wall of the death, having the radius r with a mu s as a coefficient of the static friction between tires of the vehicle and the wall surface. Thank you.